a young lady who expressed she was with her boyfriend for 2 years and then found out that he didn't have sickle cell. He had HIV. Now, I used to work in registration in an ER department, right? And that's where, when you check into the ER, I come and get your insurance card. I come and get your payment, your ID, check you in, all that kind of stuff, right? And there was a young man, he couldn't have been any older than 25, if I remember correctly. And he used to come into the hospital all the time for pain meds. Now, we all knew, according to his chart, he had HIV. Here's the kicker. Every time he came in with a different young lady on his arm. Every time. He used to get sores on his ankle. I don't know how he would justify what those were, but he would pull one time I walked into the room and he pulled his sock down. He had open sores. Now, here's the thing. He was an attractive young man, like in a thuggish way. He wasn't unattractive, but he was cute, but he was charming. That was the whole thing. He had this little cricket smile, and I could see why women would believe whatever he said. Here's also the thing. Every time he came in, he had a different woman. He had a different type of woman. Sometimes he would come in with a woman that was like one word from fighting everybody. One hit from, being addicted. And then he would come in with a woman who looks like she's on the path to greatness, headed to college. And as a healthcare provider, you can't say anything. I wanted to tap those ladies on the shoulder, please. This man is sick. I don't know what the hell he told you, but he is sick.
So here's the point of this video. This isn't to attack this woman right here, but here's the point. So HIPPA laws tell you that, in the medical field, you're not to divulge anyone's medical history to the public. Even if this person is intentionally infecting women with HIV or herpes, potentially life-threatening diseases. So, in this world, we talk about women's rights. The women's right to do whatever she wants with her body. But at the same time, you see multiple women coming into the clinic. So you see multiple women with this man coming into the clinic. You know his record. You know he has HIV, but you don't say anything. So we talk about a woman's right, to do whatever she wants with her body. She could unalive her child. She has the right to do these things. But where's the rights, of the public knowing that this man, he has HIV, he has herpes. He's intentionally spreading this disease, but no one lifts a finger to go to the authorities, to say, hey, this man is with another woman every week. He's intentionally spreading this disease to people in the public. You see, so the person who's causing harm to the public, basically, he has more rights than the people, than these women. You see, they have no rights to know this man's background, this man's medical history. Make it make sense.
And is sick. I don't know what the hell he told you, but he is sick. Another situation, there was a guy who was hiding his HIV status from his wife. The nurse who was treating him said that he had something on his chart where like his status was under a different layer, like the pop-up didn't happen. And because of his diagnosis and his medications, the nurse could not mention these things while his wife was in the room. And I think that's just standard HIPAA. But I guess the guy did something extra legally where you can't mention this. So his wife didn't even know he had HIV. And the thing is, both of these men look like they were from completely different backgrounds. The young man who had a different chick every time he came in, he looked like maybe he was from a low income community. The other guy, like he was a professional. Like he runs meetings. Like his credit was good. What I've learned from life, what I've learned from working in that ER, what I've learned through dating, what I've learned through watching other people be successful and fail, what I have learned in my own successes and fails. Men will not care about your well being and safety more than you. They will not care about your well being and your safety more than you. Whether it is your safety when it comes to your health, whether it's your safety when it comes to the environment, when it comes to safety, when it comes to your mental health. If you don't protect your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul, and you leave it in the hands of a man, you will lose it all. You will lose it all. That's why I am such a firm believer of teach these young ladies discernment.
Listen to this.
Teach them they do not need a man. Teach them they do not have to have kids. Teach them they do not have to get married. Teach them you need to be looking for a partner in life that cares for you the way that you care for yourself.
So she just said, y'all heard it. This is the agenda that the feminists are pushing on the earth today. You know, you don't need a man. A man doesn't care about you. You know, he doesn't care about your mental state of mind, your physical state. You know, he's just out here to destroy women. And this is the agenda that the feminists, this feminist mindset is spreading like fire. So ask yourself, are there women out there that are spreading knowingly, knowingly spreading diseases? You see, is there women out there who will marry a man strictly because of his money? Because he has a nice house and she doesn't give a damn about his mental state of mind, his physical state of mind. But let a feminist tell you there's no women out there that are out to get men. It's only the men who are out here trying to get the women. And then she says, you know, I tell people that you don't need a man, you don't have to get married and have kids. Everything that the Bible tells you to do, you know, be married to a man, you know, uh, 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 procreate, you know, multiply your race, the people that look like you. You see, the feminists they are totally against the Bible. You see, this is the agenda that they're pushing. Men are evil. Don't marry them. You know, get you a lifelong partner. In other words, find you another woman that cares about women. Because only women are doing the right thing on the earth. you see, you see the nonsense. But yeah, it's really sad that HIPAA laws contradict what the scriptures tell you. Leviticus 5:1 tells you if a man sins, you knowingly see this man spreading these diseases in your community and you don't say anything, it's against the Bible. That's not what the Bible teaches. You're supposed to report this.